Hey everyone, Pierce here at Electric Bike Report. We are here, day 3 Sea Otter, and I am joined with Tyler, who's with BMC and SCOR. He's going to tell us a little bit more about what SCOR is. So this is a pretty new brand that sounds like it's a sister company from BMC.
Absolutely.
Why don't you tell me a little bit more about how that came to be?
Sure. I mean, it really derived from our product team, the riders that work with BMC, the people that have designed some of the iconic bikes from BMC, Team Machines, Road Machine, things that you've seen in the Tour de France. But at the end of the day, when these guys get off work, our office in Switzerland is surrounded by incredible mountains, right?
Yeah.
And when they get off of work, what they love to do is truly shred. They love to have a good time. They love to play in the mountains. And that's really the antithesis of where this brand came from. It came from passion. So long story short, what these guys wound up doing is, on their own time, they wound up slicing and dicing some BMC frames to bring them to life into the bikes that they wanted to ride, right? That project they did on their own time, their own dime, and eventually the higher-ups at BMC said, hey guys, this is amazing. You're doing a great job. Let's carve out some time, let's carve out some budget, and let's go full tilt at this thing. Let's make it happen. Yeah, I mean, it was really born out of a passion for mountain biking. But at the same time, we're able to use the infrastructure that is BMC, the iconic Impact Lab, to design these things. So as much as it came from passion, it was also backed up by some of the incredible product team and design aspects, the engineering that is BMC and that what we're known for as a whole.
Yeah.
That said, we wanted it to stand alone. We wanted it to be its own brand. While BMC has its true DNA, we wanted SCOR to kind of make its own footprint in the market. And what we've been able to do we've been able to do just that with it. So it's been a roughly 4.5-year project from kind of its original intubation to literally the first bikes here in the United States at Sea Otter Classic. We're starting the brand with a very grassroots mentality, very few dealers, and a part of a big reason for that is so that we can support them with product. So we offer a few different versions, including the Z.
Yeah, very beautiful bike.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, the geometry throughout the entire lineup really is quite similar. There's not a lot of sacrifice here, going from some of the acoustic platforms to the electric platforms as a whole.
Well, I think it's cool how this was able to get somewhat of a head start and get over some of those hurdles because of BMC.
Absolutely.
And I honestly had no idea you guys were affiliated or involved with each other at all when I was walking throughout. And I'm really glad that I talked to you because I think this is very intuitive with its design. I also think it's one of the better looking electric mountain bikes I've seen here.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited to see more of the SCOR stuff in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I think our general view is that, there are no limits to what's possible. Our goals are going to be really to, refine the product that we have and continue on that course. But one of the really fun things about SCOR is probably some of its versatility. So while we have two different travel lengths, both a long travel and a short travel, again, in acoustic and the electric versions, we actually are utilizing the same frame. Okay? So there is, in a sense, a tunability per what each rider is looking for, or maybe what the terrain demands as well. So it's while there is some complicated aspects to it, there's also a simplification of it to really make it clean and elegant.
Very cool. Well, I really appreciate your time today. It's been a pleasure, Tyler.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out for SCOR and BMC both. They always have some of the most intuitive and technologically advanced stuff I've seen. He was showing me their XC bike over there with the internally integrated dropper post and everything. It's just beautiful and it works so well. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next interview.
Thank you.